does it feel to lie alone in your bed when you know this is forever? Low like the sun, come down and break into two, and I know we'll burn together.
All right, so I'm over here at Sam's house. Sam got his Carlini bars in just, what, today, right? Today. And then into this color code system of wires.
Engage safety squints.
I'm telling you, the camera probably doesn't do it justice. Those things are thick. So give the specs on that, Sam. What is that exactly?
16-inch, 1.5-inch tubing.
Nice.
The Carlini Flying 8.
And we just measured them. They're 41 inches wide, so your wingspan's gonna be 41 inches. So if people have an 01 Road King, what are they gonna wanna order as far as like the flat spot and the wires that are going through it?
But yeah, you can internally wire the bars, which all Carlinis only come internally wired. The 1.5-inch bar has a flat spot here to clear the master cylinder.
Okay.
See, if you had a hydraulic clutch, you would need a dual flat spot.
Gotcha.
I didn't get that. Should we show it?
So it's
Only
only
a little notch there.
It's only on the right side?
Yeah. It's for the clear the brake.
Got
it's
it.
such thick tubing. And now we remove the inner headlight bucket. There's 2 bolts hold this fucking piece of chrome on.
Okay.
For the Nala G.E.T headlight. Go to put this back together. This piece of trim.
All right, so next step, take the controls off.
Allen keys. Take a look at the tool pile.
This is basically everything you're gonna need to do bars.
Yeah. Standard Allen keys. You're gonna want to use the 1/4 inch. Not taking the riser out.
So these are the bushings that we just pulled out.
We got bushings
Nice.
and a riser. This middle piece here. There's one on the bottom too. Shiny. I'm getting stuck on this stupid fucking thing. For some reason this bushing is holding on this fucking bolt. You know what?
Yeah, we'll hang up, yup.
What the fuck?
Damn.
This bolt looks bent to me.
You think so?
See the vice. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, it's almost there.
Nice. And now Sam and I just have to run down the street to his shop to see if we can find a new bolt.
Tell me what you know. Buy the motherfucker at the bottom with a gold grill, gleaming, make all the old problems. Stop creeping out the fucking dungeon. Switchblade on him, hit the guts like a pumpkin. Dump 30 rounds of that clip, I'll rip. Too thick with the stick that I won't miss. Little sick, real sick, don't talk shit.
Dude, this is where we should be doing work.
We're gonna go for these to grade 8s because they're better. I gotta place an order for pickup.
What are we doing here again?
All right, so the bolts are too long, so we're gonna have to make some custom bolts. I'm getting a cut off wheel and nuts and washers just in case. Engage safety squints. Grade 8, dude. Grade 8.
Grade 8 bolts are designated at 150 KSI. This means its tensile strength, or the resistance it has before it's subject to breaking under tension, is equal to 150,000 pounds per square inch.
Whoa. He actually fired.
Yeah. Plus, that's going to develop a lot of heat.
So I put nuts on the bolt before I cut it, so that they can act as a thread chaser and clean the threads for you.
How much did you have to take off?
I took about a quarter.
Quarter inch.
Quarter inch.
Yeah. So just in case we didn't make it clear earlier, the problem we were having was that the bolts were coming up from the bottom and they were actually cresting above where they should sit. So that once we put the bars down here, the bars would then touch the top of the bolt, and that would, you know, it would probably dent the bars.
Yeah.
And who knows what else problems that could cause.
Fucking perfect. Click. Torque to spec. All right, yo.
Sam, is that how they do it in the industry?
Yeah, that's an industry thing.
Sam's about to just cut wires.
Yeah, so we gotta extend them. Someone's gonna cut the plug off.
And it just got ghetto. Butt connecting extenders.
Yeah, we're actually gonna heat shrink them too.
Here are the controls that are gonna go on the bars, which have this sheathing and then into this color code system of wires, but unfortunately the extenders are all the same color. So we're gonna use a Sharpie marker and use this dot dash kind of system. It's kind of ghetto and it's probably really boring to watch, so we're just gonna skip this part.
Did you code this side?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah.
You need that done now?
I mean, yeah.
All right. You want? Oh fuck, man. I think you should do fishtails.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so this is our ghetto coding system.
Yeah, how do you know if it's centered?
You gotta feel it. Sam, is this the part where I'm queuing up like the monumental music?
Yeah.
Cue the music! More.
More?
Yeah, you don't want a straight back, you want a gangster
No,
lean.
I want a straight back, yo. Yeah, that's like too far forward.
It's too far.
Yeah. I would
It
prefer,
makes you look more badass while you're holding it.
I would prefer to have them kind of like almost like straight. Like,
No,
is this cool?
no.
You can see like the riser bushings like flexing.
Yeah, there's gonna be some degree of flex.
All right.
The higher the bars, you know how physics like just works. You get more leverage.
Yeah, I don't have much more than that.
No, it's gonna work.
No. Oh, dude, that's so close. I think we can yank it.
You yank it.
What the fuck are we gonna do here?
Yeah, you might need cables. Now your clutch, I think, is okay. I'm almost certain it's gonna be okay. Yeah. I mean, barely, but yeah.
Go do this up. Right, I think I need to push them forward, man.
Yeah. But then your windshield won't be able to fit.
Yeah, you're right. Alright.
Guys, write in the comment section what you think about windshields. Cables aren't long enough, so we're signing off for tonight, but we'll get back to whenever Sam gets more parts, and we'll get down here again.
And it's the thrill of life that enables us to flow. Locked in the spirit, souls entwined.
So it was a bummer, we put the bars on, the cables didn't fit. Well, wait a couple days, waited for the local Harley dealer to get the parts in for me. Clutch cable. These are pretty easy to change. You gotta take the exhaust off, which is a fucking pain in the ass. But just a little clutch cover, it's pretty easy, I've done it before. Throttle cables, they're a little fiddly when you're putting them on the throttle body. That's easy to get to, but just kind of like hard to get your fingers in there. Brake cable, that was pretty easy to change. I just took it off from the splitter inside the headlight, and put the new cable on, filled it with fluid, just pumped it up. That was it. You didn't have to bleed the brakes at all. If you pump real slowly, the air comes out. It came out to 365 bucks. The clutch cable alone was 108. For like a cheap black one, it's 65. Yeah, when you're installing your cables, you really want to watch out for pinch points. Like when you're turning the bars up in the corners, you gotta make sure you don't wreck your brand new cable. So these bars feel kind of big to me. So I took a tape measure to them. Looking at it, it's 17.5 inches. And then I went on Google, looked it up, and they're like, yeah, these flying apes, they run big. The feel of the handlebars. At first, I thought they were kind of too wide. But after a couple hundred miles I put on them, I kind of get used to it. So yeah, the bushings have a bit of flex to them. But I'll tell you what, the bars are just no vibration, so smooth. Even when it's sitting in idle, the mirrors aren't shaking. They don't slip. But that's the bushing flexing.
It doesn't bother you?
I mean, no, you don't really notice it in use. Actually, I guess when I really rip on it, I feel them flex back, but it's just kind of cool.
Do you think that you'll ever switch out the poly and go to solid metal?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think I may.
You think it might have too much vibration?
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'd be riding down the road just yelling, I'm the boss! J.E.T, test drive, check, 1, 2.
Yeah, I gotta see what this shit is about. Love it. They feel great. It's like the perfect height, and there's minimal vibration. It's like the perfect amount of vibration, just so you know you're still riding a Harley, but it's not, you know, rattling your teeth. And that's, I don't know, fucking aces.
I think I just broke the belt.
Fuck. That sucks. You know what a big job that is?
How the hell did that happen?
I don't fucking know. I tried to do a burnout.
All right, so Sam just broke his belt, attempting a burnout for the handlebars video. It's kind of a bummer, but we were just talking about it, how it's a good thing that at least it happened here. We're 3/4 of a mile away from his house, a half mile away from his shop. And at least I'm here, I can help him out. Like, it's probably the best case scenario. It's also coming into mid-November, which is, I mean, at least it's not like June. And we got a bunch of rides coming up. So it's like, it broke now, we'll get a new one on. That way, he doesn't have to worry about it for another 30,000 miles or whatever. It just sucks. Didn't even make like a pop. It sounded like you went
neutral.
Neutral, right.